Hi guys, my name is Stephanie, and one of my favorite ways to use up my scrap wood is to make scrap wood wall art like this. Here's how I do it. I start by cutting 1/4-inch plywood to use as the base. You can do these any size you want, so just pick your size and cut. Then I use a pencil to mark some guidelines. It just helps me find the center of the piece and to make measurements easier later. Then I cut 4 pieces for the outside edges and held them in place with my Bessie strap clamp. I make all of my cuts for my scrap wood wall art with my miter saw. I measure and cut all of my pieces and dry fit them before I ever glue anything down. Search scrap wood wall art on Pinterest or Google to get inspiration for whatever design you want to lay out. After I have all of the pieces cut, I sand each piece, every side, all of the edges, and the corners I sand down. So I'm sort of putting a rustic chamfered edge on all of the corners. I think it just gives pretty detail to the pieces. Then I use paint or stain on the tops of all of the pieces. Again, all of this is before I glue it down. You can use whatever colors you want, add patterns with paint, or even decoupage some of the pieces just to add some more interest. And I like to add a 1/4-inch plywood to the bottoms of some of the pieces just to create a raised area in my artwork. After I've painted and stained all of the pieces, I apply a top coat and then I'm ready for gluing it up. I use my Bessie strap clamp to hold all of the pieces in place and square while I'm gluing all of the pieces in. I'm just using normal wood glue on all of my scrap wood pieces to glue them in place. You could use a faster drying glue, but make sure that you have all of the pieces exactly where you want them before they can dry. When you're making scrap wood wall art at home, you'll often find you have to cut a really small piece to fill certain areas. I have another video with examples of ways to safely cut small pieces of wood on a miter saw. So I'm going to link to that above. Definitely watch that if you're not sure how to do it. I don't want anybody having any miter saw accidents making scrap wood wall art. There are safe ways to make those cuts. Check that video out. After I glue all of my pieces onto that plywood, I let it sit for a couple of hours, and then I come back and add a frame to each piece. So I just used 1x2s for this project. You can change it up and use up all of your different size pieces. I'll also link to my blog post that shows pictures of this artwork in case you need to have a closer look. All right, let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and good luck with your scrap wood wall art.